Oh, so fabulous.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again. It's your girl Dumebi. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you're welcome. Please subscribe and join the happy family. And if you are a returning subscriber, you guys know that I love you. It's so good to have you here. Welcome back. So my usual disclaimer, first of all, before we get into this video, please, this video is strictly for educational purposes. Do not go searching out anybody that I talk about in this video. Don't send them any form of hate comment, threats, or violence. This channel does not support any of that. So today's video is quite interesting. I'm just going to go right ahead and play the video.
In a troubling sign of the times, a road rage incident escalated into a face-to-face racial rant by a licensed Texas security officer. Fox 26's Domely Keith is live in the newsroom tonight with developing details. Domely.
Yeah, Tom, a security guard who was caught on camera spewing racial slurs at a black woman is now under investigation because the woman says he also punched and damaged her car, and she says he spit on her.
What for you questions?
What you gonna do?
I tell you what.
I'm a stupid everybody.
Yeah, she is stupid.
Before hurling hateful words here, Denisha Lewis says she first encountered security guard David Tupper stopped in Stafford at a traffic light behind him. She says when it turned green, he didn't go.
I literally tapped the horn like this. Did you hear that?
Lewis says she thought she was giving a police officer a courtesy toot, but she says he continued to sit there on his motorcycle. When the left lane cleared, she says she went around.
I hear acceleration from the bike. And the next thing you know, he accelerates from the right lane and punches my side mirror.
Hitting the mirror so hard, according to Lewis, it cracked the plastic casing. So Lewis approached him here in the gas station.
And I said, "Excuse me, sir, did you really just hit my mirror? Like, I need some insurance information."
She says she couldn't believe the racist names he was calling her, so she started recording.
Yeah, she is stupid.
He hit my plate. I'm a stupid.
Fix your car. And stop honking at people when you don't need to.
I'm not a coon, I'm not a monkey, and I'm not a I'm black, and I'm American, and I'm human, just like he is.
Online, David Tupper says he's a former law enforcement officer. Tupper is currently a licensed Texas armed security guard and private investigator. His gun is holstered on his hip in the video.
I would have made the wrong move or gave him any, that's why he said all of those things about me, because he wanted to have a reason to take me out.
You are trash.
When I walked out of the store, he started to follow me. Come here, come here. And when I turned around, he spit on me.
Lewis says after he spit on her, she walked away and reported it to police. The Stafford Police Department confirms the incident is under investigation. Now, 2 security companies have taken to social media saying David Tupper is a former employee, and the companies say they find his behavior, quote, deeply troubling and reprehensible. I reached out to Tupper for comment, but I haven't heard back from him yet. In the newsroom, I'm Domely Keith, Fox 26 News.
So yeah, that video has actually been carried by the news. A lot of people, even on TikTok, have put their detective goggles on and tried to actually find out the identity of this man, of which they were successful. You guys already heard the story. The fact that that man got that triggered by just being honked at by a black woman, or let's even take race out of it, in this case by a fellow road user, is crazy to me, because over here where I live, when you're driving, you honk at each other, you cuss at each other, you scream at each other, and it's normal. And nobody is going to come and bash your window for that. So it's just crazy to me. Like, you get that triggered that you use a racial slur after, first of all, vandalizing her car, or after, first of all, busting her side mirror. It's crazy to me. And then when this woman approached him, the fact that he felt so comfortable speaking in that manner, and when I was watching him go off on her, the first thing that occurred to me was that, is this man married? Like, speaking to a woman in this manner, using those words? Like, do you have a woman in your life? And then at this point, I'm just going to go right ahead and play some other videos about this whole situation and some commentary, so that you guys can really understand the depth of this whole thing.
But you are trash.
Okay. All right.
Keep talking.
I will.
It seems David Tupper's find-out period has only just begun. The local news spoke to the woman who recorded the video.
But you are trash.
Okay.
Denisha Lewis says she was driving along Airport Boulevard near the Southwest Freeway on Thursday when she says she politely honked at a man on a motorcycle who wasn't moving after a green light.
This man is a danger to society. He's already demonstrated that he will commit a hate crime against an African American and using racist, hateful language toward a female, spit on her, walking around with a gun.
He said committing a hate crime while using racist, hateful language toward a female, as David is quite literally married to a black woman. Also worth noting, it looked like he was most recently working for this security company, but they have issued a statement saying he worked for us temporarily. He does not currently work for us. And remember the first company I talked about that had already put out a statement saying he doesn't work for us? They've been on Facebook clarifying that he doesn't work for them, and David has quite literally been in their comment section talking shit to them. Can't work for anyone or anywhere I can't respect. SC is a joke too, this little site. Yeah, no, I don't think the issue is you not working for a place you don't respect. No one's going to respect you. Also, let's note, he's in the comment section telling people who call him out for striking her car, no vandalism, no damage. And you see in that video that I just showed, there is in fact damage. But while David doesn't work for either of those companies, he seems to work somewhere. In the video, he's wearing a security uniform, unless he just puts on a generic security uniform and wears it around so he can have an excuse to carry a gun. But I would love to know where David actually works.
I'm absolutely disgusted, but I also just want to say something real quick. I'm piggybacking off of Tizzy's video and also his opinion that I absolutely agree with. This man losing his job is the least of his issues, because as someone who lives in Houston and also has worked for several security companies, big and small ones, I have three plus years of experience. They have no problem cutting corners, and they don't give a shit about this stuff. They really don't. There's good ones out there. There's some good ones, and then there's some really bad ones. A fine example would be when I worked for back in 2021. The current supervisor for that company used to be a cop. Yeah. And I looked up my supervisor. What did I find? His mugshot. He was a cop, and he sexually harassed a woman during a traffic stop. Yeah. So, there's some pretty heinous shit you can do and still get away with it. Especially in Texas, unfortunately.
Listen, everybody knows this story right here with David Tupper. Everybody's already seen the videos. How are you going to do all of that? And you married to this, right? You are married or dating her, and she has her little grandkids around you. Are you doing that to them too? And they just, well, are you doing this to where she don't know that you're doing it to them? Because I know you are. You have those thoughts. I'm pretty sure when you get angry, you done said it to her. And look, she's just so happy, but you're using those words. Turtleneck dude, come on, man. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and just cover her face because that's an embarrassment with you. And the crazy thing is, you stood you were so comfortable just saying all that. How's that working out for you now? I think we need to do a call to action. For real. Cause, yeah, this is not gonna be tolerated.
Tell you what,
I'm a stupid body.
Yeah, she is.
Captain DeBar here. I just want to talk to y'all about David Tupper today. You understand? It's time to start profiling these white people and separate and love each other only. How long we gonna live in America thinking this is gonna change? Look, law enforcement are part of a radical group called Oath Keepers, man. They mass shoot and they unalive people all the time. And they might take pictures with you, but really to you, black women ain't nothing but classless trash.
So this is the dude that is going viral for spitting and calling a black woman the N-word after she beeped to try and get him out the road where he was stuck in the middle of the road like a lunatic. Not stuck, but parked in the middle of the road. His name is David Tupper. He's a former police officer, which is not surprising. And now he works for Top Flight Security. You see the fake security badge on his chest. You know, some of these Top Flight Security dudes are the worst. But I'm going to show you something real interesting you might not be expecting with this dude. So this is the Top Flight Security company he works for. This right here is LinkedIn. I'm surprised he's even smart enough to figure out how to make a LinkedIn profile. And lo and behold, David Brian Tupperware is a whole criminal out here. Assault with a deadly weapon. Felony in the 2nd degree. But here is the truly surprising part. He is married to a black woman. He called this black woman the N-word. He spit on her. Called in the whole gas station full of people. He's lucky he's lucky he picked the right gas station, because he'd be asleep right now, or in the emergency room. But he is married to a black woman, and the way he treated this woman, it just never ceases to amaze me with these people, man. And I'm glad they found this bozo. But imagine being his black wife and seeing this video. But she had to have some type of hints that this dude was a whole race, and he had some type of slavery plantation fetish when it came to her. You cannot really make this stuff up, man. I hope this dude gets everything he deserves. I used to think like getting physical with some of these people is the right way, and I still do feel that on some occasions. But it is better sometime in this day and age, most times actually, if not all the time, to video the person, put it online, and then let karma do its thing. Because he'll be humiliated, he'll probably be fired. He should feel bad enough about himself. Look how goofy he is. Looks like a whole goofball with this beautiful black woman, man. And hopefully she divorces him and takes him for whatever he embezzled when he was at the police department and top flight security. Crazy, man. The internet is a crazy place, and these people are whole lunatics. But you're gonna try that with the wrong one in the wrong situation, or with the wrong people around sometime, or should I say the right people, and you're gonna get handled the right way, and you will never forget it.
Now that's the shocker. Apparently or allegedly his wife is a black woman. You know, it is at times like this, when I see things like this happen, that it really makes me be like, interracial marriages really are a roller coaster for those that decide to engage in it. I think like these situations like this that make interracial relationship look like too much work that is not just worth it. Because imagine you went all out and went out of your race and married this man, knowing the history and everything, you still decided to not see color and marry him because you guys love each other. And then he's out here embarrassing you, doing all of that to another black person. How does that make you look as the black wife? Allegedly, that's if that really is his wife. You know, I cannot even imagine being in her shoes, how embarrassing it must be. And it makes me wonder just exactly what she might have endured in the hands of that man. Because if he's so comfortable saying that to a total stranger that is filming him in the presence of people, because there were people there, if you listen to the whole altercation, if he's so comfortable doing that, what is he not comfortable with doing behind closed doors? You know? And allegedly they said he spat on her as well. That is one of the worst degrading and dehumanizing things you can do to a full-grown person. Imagine you took your bath, left your house in the morning, and then somebody is spitting on you. How many germs, how many diseases you can be exposed to. Just the act of spitting on somebody, the amount of disdain and disgust that it conveys. That is something you should not do to a fellow human being, regardless of skin color. It's just so degrading. And I really hope he faces the repercussions of everything that he did to that sister. And now to find out that he's a retired law enforcement person, I'm not shocked. Really, I'm not shocked, because we've seen time and time again how a lot of these people operate and how they think, and the standards that they uphold, the beliefs that they uphold. So I'm not surprised that he has that kind of reaction towards a black person, towards a black woman. So anyway, I want to know what you guys think about this whole situation. Did you hear about it? Please let me know in the comment section. Let's have a discussion. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.